Now with T-Mac back, the Magic hope to get rolling. Up next for them, the West Coast trip continues. Golden State Warriors on the road. Not the only game they'll have. This is the start of a back-to-back. The Kings will be next. So Grant Hill looking to get going. He's had a little rough start to the season. Still only 9 games in. If this team is going to go anywhere or be anything, he is going to have to turn things around. As we know, T-Mac will give us what's needed to lead the way. Speaking of leading the way, Antoine Jamison, Garrity did all he could really do there. See, early start for him, and he had a pretty solid game. McGrady with the block, gets everyone out going. Grant Hill finishes the fast break with the bucket, so he gets started early. DeClerc, the feed from McGrady. So Orlando just trying to hang close. Slow starts have been notorious for both NBA franchises, especially this one. T-Mac, a fadeaway. Love to see it. Vaughn, a 3. So you see Golden State up 10, trying to cut into the lead. Cunningham, Orlando just trying to hang around. Grant, backing his way pretty much under the basket. 6-point game after 1. McGrady trying to keep his team in it. You see Orlando cutting the lead to 2. Jamison nails a 3, 1 of 2 threes for him on the day. McGrady said, I got you later in the quarter. Lead cut to 2. So T-Mac with 11. 43-41 after the half. The big note. Mike Miller, who's been really solid off the bench, no points in the first half. Golden State did a really good job of locking him up. He was 0 for 3. McGrady, off the deep curl, Madden style, all the way to the rack, so the lead cut to 2. McGrady for 3. Up to 19 points now in the tie game. Orlando just couldn't get over the hump. It would come though. Grant Hill cutting to the basket. He hits double digits. We'll take it. Orlando, their first lead of the game. Miller off the screen. Thank you, Hunter, for giving him some room. We'll take it. Armstrong with the rebound. 3-point game. Look at Steve running the break. Hill. Yes, sir. 5-point lead for Orlando. Big third quarter for these guys. Armstrong getting this guy up in the air. Sorry, Oliver. 7-point game. Hey, Mike Miller. There he is again. Second 3 of the quarter. Orlando up 10. Vaughn under the basket. Orlando up 12. So that is a big third quarter for us. Grant Hill attacking the basket. The miss. Miller. Not sure how that isn't a foul. Miller, 8 points in the third. Perfect 3 for 3. 14-point game. 14-point lead. And then to start the fourth, Miller continues. Perfect so far in the second half. 3 of 3 from the 3-point line. Sorry. 4 of 4 from the 3-point line. And then even the pump fake there, getting this guy up in the air. Finishing at the rack. Mike Miller, monstrous second half for us. Grant Hill even popping a 3 as well. We get to a 20-point lead, and we would coast from there. 101-88. So Orlando winning back-to-back games. Big shout out to Mike Miller, scoreless in the first half, and he was unstoppable in half number 2. You know we're going to talk about that in detail. So back-to-back wins, we will take it. Road trip almost complete. So you see from the 3-point line, a little bit better, 8 of 24. Need to do better from the free throw line, but we did have more free throws. Obviously, points in the paints are always going to be a thing for us, but the bench, plus 31, huge. The third quarter was really huge, plus 16, and that's what turned this game around. Points in the paint, the bench, Mike Miller, thank you. Rebounding, everything going well. So for Golden State, they did have some positives. Jamison, 26 points, 13 rebounds, efficient shooting as well. Just a quiet second half. We did a better job of trying to deny him the basketball. It pays off, but he was balling in the first half. He had 16 of his points in half number 1. He was not the only one to break double digits. Eric Dampier, he did as well. 16 and 14, 6 offensive rebounds. He was definitely a nuisance under the basket. See, he was doing work. The clerk and Garrity really couldn't do anything to slow him down. It happens. It's what it is. Sura did have 14. Dunleavy had 14 as well. Big thing for Dunleavy, we kept him from hitting a single 3. Only had 1 attempt. Did a good job closing out on him. McGrady, for the first time this season, he played a full game and did not lead the team in points. He was second, tied for second. 19 points. Not a great shooting game either. 7 to 27. But the shots he did hit were very timely. 19, 9, and 6 will be his final stat line. Grant Hill, close. 19, 9, and 4, so 2 fewer assists. Big second half for him. At least big third quarter. He had 8 points in the third as McGrady struggled. And that kind of helped get us over the hump. Not 20 points, but definitely one of the better games from Grant Hill so far this season. Had in Jock Vaughn scoring 11. That helped a lot too. But the big guy, Mike Miller, ended up with 20 points. All 20 of his points in the second half. Perfect 4 of 4 from the 3-point line. First half, not great shooting. Second half, he only missed 2 shots. So you want to talk about efficiency, coming out like a microwave. So now, Orlando, 4 and 6 on the season, back-to-back wins. Perfect split there, 2 and 3, both home and away. Up next will be the Kings. That was our first win of the season. Be a little bit tougher in matchup number 2, but can we replicate it and keep the good mojo going?